Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it is Racket here, and today we're having a scrim. Tiltmode versus IGNIS. So, yep, we are having another scrim on the Overwatch server 76. Let's see what happens here. This is certainly an honor to cast for you guys once again. We are very, very keen as to what this D.Va is doing. Very aggressive positioning. Just playing video games at the start there. Molten's very keen to get out of the gates. Look at that BM. The Tourbillon turret is just scanning. It's like, well, can you please get out of my face, please? But we know that Tourbillon won't be picked. We know that Symmetra won't be picked. We're keen to see that the Widowmaker at the top will be used to get a pick early on. But yep, let's see what happens. So, game is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Till I'm at the top with the Widowmaker, looking for that pick, decides to switch, and we are pushing through the main gate here. Molten. Oh, that's quite an aggressive shot. My gosh. This team is going very aggressive. You don't see the Winston here, see the normal Roadhog, so this isn't exactly a dive comp. They do have the Genji. This is full throttle team fight. Wow. A lot of picks are coming up early here. And the Earthshatter comes out very quickly. That is an amazing take early on. This will snowball very hard here. The Mei's trying to hold, and she's staying in that corner. Unfortunately, nothing's happening there. And that is quite an early take here from IGNIS. So that is very impressive. Using all the abilities and synergy there, combining their offensive utilities, using that Ana grenade onto the Reinhardt so he self-sustained through that very aggressive charge, and the Earthshatter comes out very quickly. So IGNIS seeing if they could snowball off into another point capture here. Oh, we have tilt mode. I'm not sure if they're tilting here, but let's hope tilt mode doesn't activate. Just staying over here, poking with that D.Va. Reinhardt holding his ground. The ultimate is charging Ivana's. She screams out. Don't forget, Team IGNIS, they are pretty much forward of the momentum. The Genji ult is nearly up as well. So, tilt mode, need to be careful. The Dragon becomes me. That's a huge ultimate. The McCree flashbang comes out as well. And they're forwarding onto the point here. The Reinhardt gets caught out from the side. That's a Roadhog hook onto the D.Va. They can't capitalize on it. Team IGNIS, they're pushing on. The Mei War is delaying this, actually, but not enough. Mei, nearly her ultimate is up as well. Sleep dart onto the D.Va. Maybe that could delay for a bit. But yeah, very... Oh, the D.Va ult comes out. See if they can get any kills. The Reinhardt should be able to block that, but it does get onto the Ana from the side there. The Nano Boost is placed onto the Reinhardt. Lucio ult is defensively used. That's a big Reinhardt. In conjunction, whoa, nearly got the kills there. Very low from that. They do retreat onto the objective. Tilt mode, they're aware of this. They use a few ultimates just to poke them down. They're going to reset here. We have to... Oh, Molten is hooked. Fortunately for him, he is okay. He's alright. And... Oh, Reinhardt charge. He does get hooked and flashbang for it, actually. And... Okay, so tilt mode. They do have that pick, so they can capitalize on this quite well here. So, IGNIS, they're resetting. They're not as confident in it as they were before. They ended up losing that fight. The very first push was strong, you know. They went onto the point very quickly, used all the synergy with the Reinhardt and the Ana grenade, making sure he's durable there. But he got hooked this time. The Earthshatter does come out, this huge Earthshatter. The self-destruct sequence comes up as well, and Sean gets a couple kills for himself. So, tilt mode don't have an advantage here. A lot of their men are down. Soldier 76 is also switched onto as well. So, IGNIS ends up taking the point here. Secondary point. Last point at the back of here. See where Team Tilt Mode will go. Molten is tilt mode and he's decided to jump off. All my games casting, people have decided to commit suicide. Must be a common trend here. The sleep dart does come out there. Virginia Does get sleeped onto the right hand. The Dragon becomes onto the nano boosted targets, and he's going through in the backline there. Kitsune gets a double kill, looking for the triple kill, self-destruct sequence on that in the backline. Not a bad push there. End up getting a couple of picks. Fortunately, the spawn is very close for tilt mode, so maybe using those ultimates when they're closer to the point would be a better idea. Soldier from the side, kiting back, looking to get some harass on. Ana with a very offensive grenade. Genji getting those picks onto the backline as well, though. The nano boost is put onto the Lucio. Lucio not not very useful with the nano boost. That's generally not how he works, but obviously a misclick. Lights out, says Ana. Sleeps the Reinhardt. That's his big Earth Shatter. Conjunction with the self-destruct sequence. Triple kill of Tilam. Very good play there. This will solidify them the spot. No, there's still enemies on the point here. The Roadhog ult helping to push down. See if we can get that hook up afterwards. See if they can get the point. They're rushing through now. Will they get the... Oh, that is so close. Using the Roadhog ult to push them off as well. This is a very close fight, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is diving onto this point. The spawn point's really close, so they managed a way to get back onto it. Tactical Visor is activated, but I don't think it'll be enough. Tilt mode is in a bit of trouble here, but the D.Va, very good hero to store with. Nano Boost is placed onto the Reinhardt. Self-destruct sequence is going to buy them a lot of time. Mecha activated, back in the mech. They have the two tanks onto the payload here, so they're very tanky. Ana grenade is going to help them sustain that as well. So tilt mode is finding a very good groove with this defense. Slowly scattering in, end up getting the hold. The Earth Shatter unfortunately does miss though. Might have stuffed that up a bit. The Nano Boost is placed onto the D.Va. See if she can do anything. She gets stunned and then she's slept. Dragon because he does get hooked. Beautiful hook from Flocky. That might be a crucial decider to this fight. Self-destruct sequence gets the Roadhog on the side. This fight is being extended. This is an absolutely... Oh! That was exciting. Very exciting. It was sort of delaying the inevitable there. I don't think tilt mode were going to get that, but that was very impressive. They did put a lot of resources into everything, managed to get the tanks on there. They survived enough with that Ana grenade, throwing it on top, and they did a fantastic job. It was really impressive. But unfortunately, it did result for the IGNIS capture. Despite all that hard work, IGNIS generally a bit more consistent. A lot of their team members were more grouped up. Tilt mode, of course, because of that spawn point, obviously going to be a bit more staggered. So we'll see what happens now. We'll see if the team comps change as well. Looking for that adaptation. The D.Va from both teams actually turned out very well. Using the D.Va as an offensive tool. Obviously, zone control from the defense as well gave them a lot of time to stall. So I'm sure they'll be definitely running that. The Zarya does come out as well instead of the Roadhog. We'll be interested to see if that works out. Generally, Zarya isn't as prominent as Roadhog just because Roadhog's a bit more consistent and is a more reliable counter to D.Va nowadays because of the hook and you can't block it. But Zarya does give a very widespread win condition. As soon as that ultimate is fired, it's very easy for teams to combine on her ult. You don't have to be a good shot calling team, and it's a very good band-aid solution. I'm not saying that IGNIS are a bad shot calling team, but they're using this Zarya as a clear win condition. They want to get those combos off, and especially with the D.Va synergy they've been showing, they definitely have the capabilities to get those big combos off. So we are 10 seconds off from the attack. We'll see what tilt mode have in store. Hopefully they haven't gone tilt mode. I'm going to make this pun throughout the series, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but I have to do it. Alright, let's see what is in store. Okay, barrier activated. Reinhardt ends up getting through. He is slow pushing in with that Molten. Charge comes on through onto Tilam. Everyone is charging, going ham on the side. Lucy ends up getting a pick of his own on the McCree. Kobe is going really deep with this Reaper, getting a lot of damage onto that Zarya. Ana does heal up a bit though, but the attacking squad, once again, getting the first advantage, but see how they can forward this on. Maybe they can get a pick of the Reinhardt charge. Very interesting to see what happens here. Both Reinhardts end up charging actually. None of them get any kills. A Sleep Dart does come out, and also Reinhardt Earthshatter was there. Well, both Reinhardts getting their Earthshatters off. That's a big Earthshatter from Virginia. And what ends up happening is they end up defending. Wow. So quite a good hold there. A lot of the cooldowns are blown. that Reinhardt ult was a bit better as well, the soldier ends up being switched out as well. So yeah, we have IGNIS confidently defending. The Zarya ult is up. They do have the nano boost for tilt mode as well. So we'll be wondering what ultimates will be used. Maybe they'll wait for something to combo with the Ana, or whether they're going to send the Reinhardt in with the nano boost. The fire at will, it does miss. Oh, it was blocked by a D.Va. Okay, so the nano boost is placed onto the Reinhardt. They know the Zarya ult is down, so they use this as a good way to access the backline. He does get charged though, so it delays a lot of the inevitable of all that damage. And McCree, using the ult from the top, gets a pick on the other McCree on Kobe. So this is quite a solid defense here. And once again, the staggered sort of respawns and the cooldown usage seems to be a bit better for IGNIS' side. As soon as the nano boost was applied, you saw the Reinhardt charge in, delay that nano boost usage, and really didn't get any value off it. So, of course, the Zarya ult was eaten as well, so that did them no favors. If that would have landed, that would have been a really good fight, but we'll see what happens here. Both teams just poking. Look for the Ana ult charge as well. Activate self-destruct sequence. And oh, sorry, the D.Va ult does come out and it ends up hitting the Ana. Hook ends up going on the D.Va from the side here. Very scattered fight here. All the teams, a lot to look out for. Seems to be some skirmishing on the side over there. D.Va gets slept. Roadhog having a little bit of a party, and that's a big Earth Shatter. Break it down for the defensive maneuver. Activate self-destruct sequence with that D.Va ult. That's quite a good D.Va ult. Nice little combo there. Very good disengage tools. And IGNIS getting that advantage. Very good job. Very good job. Using their ultimates. Once again, together as a team, it's very important. Once you get the crowd control on the Reinhardt, utilize it with a high damage cooldown, and you can really get a good team wipe. And you have to look at this. The ult economy is so important. We know that the Zarya ult is coming up soon as well, so tilt mode, they need to use their ultimates right now in order to get to the point. They need to be very careful, need to perhaps get a pick or fire off the Zarya ultimate in order to get a good team fight here. They're going in. Let's break it down. See if they can get a good McCree and Zarya ult combo off here. Okay, so securing the objective. Everyone's on the point. McCree ult ends up being fired. Fortunately, doesn't get anyone. Another McCree ult being fired, but the defense matrix is very good against the McCree. See that at this point, big Earth Shatter once again onto two members, and they end up holding. Activate self-destruct sequence. That is not going to get anyone. And that is match complete. So what do we take out of that? IGNIS, very good with their cooldown usages. That Reinhardt ult was so crucial to a lot of their team fights there. Using the D.Va to combo, using these combo wombos a bit better, and we saw that tilt mode, once a pick was used in their... Sorry, let me rephrase that. Once a pick was done, they ended up being a lot more scattered, a lot more jittered in order to go up to their points, and this play of the game was really good as well, getting a triple kill. And that was basically the story of this whole match. These combos are very deadly, and they're hard to look out for once you get CC'd, but tilt mode, they need to be able to group up as a team, use their ultimates better, and get the first strike off. It's very important in these matches to, especially when you're on the attacking side, get that ultimate advantage and utilize it with your combo abilities.